Evening everyone. So here's another story. In 2010, when I was just starting with matric and I didn't know what to study, I decided to go and work on a catamaran, get my sailing license as a deckhand. So we went on this delivery. Cape Town manufactures some of the best catamarans in the world, and so someone needs to get them to the Mediterranean where they're used. So I went on this vessel, and it took about 4 months. We didn't actually make it to Italy where we were headed. My boyfriend and I at that time got off sooner because we completely missed our ETA. The weather was bad. We got on a month later than we were supposed to. But anyway, we were about 5 people on a very, very small space. A catamaran is really tiny. Each member of the crew has a tiny little room that's basically a bed and a cupboard. And the cupboard's just a shelf. So you live out of your bag, everything you brought with you. And there are long stretches of ocean where you don't see land, and what you have in your bag is what you have. I missed the color green a lot. But anyway, our first mate was a really ingenious person. At some point the captain said to him, well, you need to have a discussion with the crew because they're not lucky. There was only 5 of us, but the 3 of us were grouchy towards each other. You know, like any family becomes grouchy after spending too much time in the same house. And so he sat us all down and he said to us, well, now we're all going to chat. We're going to talk about what we really can't stand, and no one is allowed to respond. We're just going to listen to each other. And that was brilliant. Each of us got a turn to just voice our concerns, and the others listened. And we all heard some very interesting things which we didn't even think were a problem to the others. So I'd like to offer that as a solution. We're reaching the end of the year and everyone is very grouchy towards each other, and no one wants to face those meetings and face your colleagues. But here's an idea. Sit down in a room, say to each other, each of you gets a turn. You need a mediator, of course. And everyone has to shut up except that one person, and you only voice your grievances that once. Once your turn is over, your turn is over. And the problems are voiced, and they get aired. They don't get solved right away, don't dream, but they are out of your system, which is a lot better. So that really helped, and we could do things after that to solve them. So that is my little piece of advice, my short story. If you feel like you're stuck on a boat with your colleagues or with your family, sit down and chat. Have a talking stick or whatever. Just listen to each other's grievances and be done with it. Hope that helps. Have a lovely festive season, and chat again soon.